beautiful, and you heard from Risik about the Vibrant Goa Inspiration Awards, how they are significant, how they are going to be different. And we all are very excited about this, and I'm sure all this excitement through you will get outside to the people of Goa, and they'll come forward and be a part of these awards. Let me tell you the award categories. All in all, we have 16 categories. These are the best construction or the real estate company in Goa, the best Goan tourism brand who's been promoting Goa to all the tourists coming into Goa, the best Goan exporter in the MSME category, the best Goan pharma company, the best institution in business. This could be a school, a technical institute, a college, a lifetime achievement award, the young Goan Turk in business. Now this is for an entrepreneur who could be 30, below the age of 30, and has a startup, a very successful venture. Next is the male entrepreneur of the year, the female entrepreneur of the year, as we have a lot of women coming up in business in Goa, a non-resident Goan who's been promoting Goa through his business. We have a very interesting category, the vintage retailer or trader. Now this is for someone who's in business for the last 2-3 generations, more than 60 years. It could just be a trader somewhere in some corner of Goa. We also have the biggest exporter in the large scale industry, the biggest exporter in the trading or the merchant category. We also are going to, besides the business awards, we are also going to have this Goan Sports Person Award, which is somebody who's making Goa proud on the national and international arena. And then we will have, last but not the least, the Goan Artist Award, which is again the artist who's promoting, who's making Goa proud. And all these awards, today we will be launching a very, very simple Google form. How do you nominate yourself? It's a very simple Google form which will have some details and very easy to fill. You can there can be 2 types of nominations. You can either nominate yourself and put in all your details, your journey of success, your achievements, your story. Or you can also, if you feel somebody else is deserving, then you can also nominate somebody else in that particular category. So this is going to be our nomination. With regards to the program details, I would like to hand over to my colleague, Vinay Verma.
Good evening. I, Arman Bankley, President of Vibrant Goa, would like to extend a very warm welcome to print and electronic media friends for the press meet for Vibrant Goa Inspiration Award. Vibrant Goa needs no introduction. In 2019, Vibrant Goa created landmark history with the first of its kind mega global expo and summit with 600 plus international delegates and more than 12,500 local and national business delegates. Vibrant Goa created many success stories in bilateral trade till now, with recent one being with rice and food export to Canada and USA, cement products to Middle East, and big 4 crore plus coconut oil exports to Singapore and Yemen from some Goan MSME units. Each of 170 plus happy exhibitors have gained good response locally. 30 plus new exporters began their milestone journey from Goa into international trade and are looking forward for the second edition, for which we are at the planning stage. Vibrant Goa had a lull gap of 3 years with unfortunate pandemic immediately in 2020 post-event and after its effects. Now Vibrant Goa is back. With one of its kind Vibrant Goa Inspiration Awards to honor Son of Soil who made Goa proud with their vibrancy in various fields. Once again, a very warm welcome to one and all. Let me introduce my team. On the dais, we have Mr. Rajkumar Kamath, Chairman, Vibrant Goa, Mr. Rasik Nayak, Trustee and Event Chairman, Ms. Asha Arondekar, Co-Chairperson, Event, Mr. Vinay Verma, Trustee Finance, Mr. Dilesh Dulabkar, Trustee Events. Off the dais, we have Mr. Ajay Gramopadhyay and Mudit Agarwal as our core committee members. I would now like to hand over to Mr. Rajkumar Kamath, but before...
As you know, Vibrant Goa Foundation is a not-for-profit trust which was established in order to create a positive ecosystem in the business field of Goa with a special focus on exports. Accordingly, in 2019, we had the Vibrant Goa Global Expo and Summit, a glimpse of which you have just seen through the video. You will note that the figures speak of the sort of connections that were made. It was an historic event, as you all know, with for the first time in Goa, more than 600 foreign delegates who had come. There were so much of connections happening. The footfalls from the business community itself was quite large, and business started happening. Our focus has been on trade. So, if we look at it, as Mr. Arman just talked about, more than 30 of the entrepreneurs got into exports for the first time post Vibrant Goa Global Expo and Summit. What we did after the event, we did not restrict to only the event, but we formed an export group, and we were constantly helping, mentoring entrepreneurs who wanted to get into exports, and that has resulted into fantastic exports happening from Goa, from MSMEs. While we did in 2019, 2020, we had, of course, the COVID 20 and 21. But just before COVID, we had a tourism roundtable. Okay, so nearly about 55 stakeholders from tourism, along with the government leaders and bureaucrats, we had a roundtable so that we could discuss without the glare of the people looking at it as to what could be done. And today we are seeing a lot of steps that are taking place. I do believe the seed was sown in those roundtables. We also had in 2022 last year the exports workshop in collaboration with the Export Engineering Export Promotion Council, okay, where more than 150 exporters and prospective exporters attended, and I do believe a lot of them are now working on putting their foot overseas.
The Vibrant Goa Expo, we are very excited to bring Vibrant Goa Inspiration Awards, which will be to honor the exemplary Goans. We look forward to the support of industry and business houses to support the event. We have exciting visibility options which can definitely bring the best out of their brands. And we will be revealing the visibility options as in Diamond Partner, Platinum Partner very soon. The venue is Darbar Hall, the prestigious Darbar Hall at Raj Bhavan. The date is 9th July, that is a Sunday, and the time is 6 p.m. onwards, and it will be followed by the dinner. So we, through the voice of Goa from our community of media, we request you all to help us make this event a grand success. Thank you very much. Over to Dinesh.
This year now, 2023, we are starting off with the Vibrant Goa Inspiration Awards, for which we have all gathered here. In the next 12 months, we have more plans. We are going to work on the Drone and Robotics Tech Summit towards the end of this year, 23, and in the beginning of 24, we are again coming up with the next edition of Vibrant Goa Global Expo and Summit. So these are the plans which are chalked out, and we look forward to support from all of you, the media fraternity, so that we could make maximum people aware and maximum people benefit from the sort of opportunities we are trying to get to the businesses in Goa. Thank you very much. I would now like to hand over to Mr. Rasik.